SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we got an update for T-Mobile here. It's a pretty important one. I think we're kind of witnessing a little bit of lobbying, a little bit of positioning here for T-Mobile, something that they got to get done in order to get their network up and going in certain places. They haven't done anything wrong. It's not like T-Mobile's fault, but they definitely want to see the progress happen in this particular situation. So I got it for you here in today's video. Link will be in the description for the article from Fierce Wireless. Also in the article is the SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. And then in the description is our partner link for Mint Mobile. Use it, save money, and you'll be helping out the channel in the process. All right, so titled T-Mobile's Neville Ray implores Congress to reinstate the FCC auction authority. Okay, so the basic situation here is that just last month, Congress exercised the ability to remove the FCC's authority to auction the nation's spectrum. The problem is if you remove that authority, does it retroactively remove the authority from previous auctions in which, in this case, it was, I think, Spectrum Auction 108, in which T-Mobile won like 90+% of the licenses of basically the rest of their N41 spectrum. So Neville Ray, the president of technology, said, quote, Congress must act now to renew the FCC Spectrum Auction Authority, which lapsed in March for the first time in 30 years. Without such authority, the FCC can't auction licenses, and there's no other practical way to bring more spectrum to market. That's a massive competitive disadvantage for the U.S. and a disadvantage for American consumers. Now, this is something that T-Mobile has been saying since the merger, is, the United States must remain competitive internationally against countries like China and things of that nature. Meanwhile, those types of statements don't really have any credibility, but they do want to try to tap in and get their point across. The FCC chairwoman Jessica Rosenworcel has dragged T-Mobile into the issue because of the $304 million over 7,100 licenses of the 2.5 gigahertz spectrum that they won in the summer is still yet to be cleared or even given an STA, right? The ability to kind of get that live and working for them. All right, so this lapse in the auction authority has now hit and struck T-Mobile, and T-Mobile's trying to get this thing going. I don't blame them for trying. I don't blame them for lobbying. But they're just going to have to sit and play the waiting game, I suppose. It's really not that different than what we saw with respect to the FAA holding up the C-band spectrum, right? It's circumstances that occur in politics, and here it bears itself, kind of hurting T-Mobile in this case. So AT&T and Verizon were impacted by their circumstances, and here's one that's impacting T-Mobile. Hopefully it does clear. The sooner it does get, especially with the FCC getting the authority back, they can get these auctions live, and T-Mobile can have a much more capacitive network across the country, especially in these white space license areas where T-Mobile may only have 40 megahertz of spectrum. They might be doubling that or tripling that. Who knows? So we'll see what happens. Neville Ray said that T-Mobile will continue pushing Congress to renew the FCC's auction authority right away. So we hope this issue becomes moot. I hope so too. I hope T-Mobile gets the ability to launch the spectrum and create capacitive networking, 5G home internet, mobile network experiences. They need spectrum. It's the lifeblood of networking. What do you guys think of this? You think this is going to be effective, what Neville Ray is doing? You think it's going to expedite a decision and enabling of the FCC's authority? I'd like to hear what you have to say on this. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the channel. Big shout out to the YouTube members and the Patron supporters. Links in the description for the Patreon if you want to get early access to content and exclusives not found anywhere else. And if you want to become a member, just hit the join button. It's right next to my channel name and the subscribe. And if you want to support the SMT, you can do so by buying me a coffee. Big shout out to everybody who has. And if you're looking for a really good deal on wireless, you can get it from our partner, Mint Mobile. Partner link in the description. Thanks for watching, folks. See you on the next one. Peace.